You've got machines to use and I'm not there, and you know what to do. Just get heavy with it inside. Everything is reps, 12 reps. So I make that simple so you don't have to keep looking at your phone to figure out how I wrote for you. So 12 reps, first thing you're doing, you got 3 exercises and you're going through them 4 times. First thing is a single leg press. So when I do the single leg press, I just leave one down here. I lock it out, ready to rock and roll, up and down we go, nice and slow, get that knee to come down almost to your chest, and kick your heel back. You know what leg press looks like? It's literally just one leg at a time. You know, 12 on the left, 12 on the right. I do want to go heavy, so check in with yourself. You should be struggling by rep count 8, and the rest of that shit should be a really fun journey. Alright, so that's the first exercise. Second thing you're doing is a hamstring donkey kick machine. They usually have these, most likely see a girl on them, but they've got a handles, like 2 handles here, the elbows can rest here, one foot's like on the ground or maybe on a pedal, and then we go push back, slide, push back, slide. It's got like a rapid pace in it, right? So as you're pushing back, all this shit gets lit up. You're maintaining a little bit of bend here. And all this is locked in, core engaged as well. And 12 there, okay? All right, so there's that one. Gorilla, dumbbell, behind the knee, donkey kick again. So actually that's the lateral raise. So this one, grab the weight, make sure it's much heavier than the baby weight I'm using here. Gorilla position just means, or bear crawl position, means your knees are off the ground. So now we've got core engagement. We're just gonna roll up, come down, roll up, come down. So we're getting all this, and of course we're getting all this. The goodies, man, the goodies. Let's go like medium weight there, and get a medium heavy. If we go too heavy, we're gonna roll our shoulders up, roll our back up, and kind of lose the whole component of it. So go medium heavy there to where, again, that's count 8, you should be feeling it. Then my ass is on fire, it's a bitch to lift this up. I might have to pause the bottom before I start my next rep. That's what you're looking for. So reps counts to 12 on both sides there. So those 3 exercises, 4 times, and done, moving on. The second round is your second piece of lifting movements. The Smith machine, I love the Smith machine. Great way to work your ass. So Smith machine, as you know, is the rack, right, nice and tall. It's got a bar, and that bar is on a track. And usually the track just moves straight up and straight down, and you can put it on your shoulders and do squats. You do all kinds of stuff with it. Bulgarian split stance lunge, and I think I had you this a couple weeks ago. Toe is on the platform, shoulders are stacked over the hips, and now those shoulders have that Smith machine bar on them, right? So I'm gonna sink straight down, dropping that rear knee almost down to the ground. Careful that my front knee doesn't pass the tip of the toe. If it does, that means I just need to scoot it forward a little bit. I'm going to press back up here. Now your back foot, I'm going to show you from this angle. I don't care if you're on toe or flat foot. That's up to you. I don't care about that. But I do want that rear knee to almost touch the ground. You do not want to slam into the ground. But get nice and low, almost down to the ground, and then press back up with upright posture. What we have a tendency to do, I'll show you from the side view, is we get down and then we go, and then it's all back. We don't want that. That's horrible, horrible. The 12 on each side there. Hack squat. So hack squat kind of similar as well to the leg press, but now you're at an angle, right? As hack squats do, they have little pads in here for your shoulders, probably a handle right here as well. And now you're coming down a diagonal track and then pressing back up. What I want you to do on this one, instead of going a regular stance, is your legs should almost be touching really hard. So you're not going to do, I want to use heavy weight, but you probably know about what weight you typically would use on this, 12 reps. It's probably going to be below that because we're super isolating here. We're not getting as much of the outer glutes to assist in that movement. So close leg, almost touching. If you can make it touch, more power to you. It's really hard to do. Try to get as low as you can, otherwise we're not getting as much as we want out of that bottom part of the glutes there in that movement. 12 reps there. Lastly, on the lifting side of things, little combination for you. You're going to time yourself like we did yesterday. So 90 seconds of work, maybe it's 2 minutes, let me double check. Of course I didn't write it, but I sent it in the message, so you'll be able to read that. So it's either 90 seconds or 2 minutes, I don't remember. Because it's so much, I'll bet it's probably 2 minutes. All right, so here's what you're doing. You're going to go atomic mountain climber. That means your knee goes across the body, outside the elbow, across the body, outside the elbow again. Once you've done that, now it's just a regular mountain climber. 1, 2, that's a plank jack, legs go out, legs go in, and then boom, pop jack up. It's a good time. So again, atomic, regular, plank jack, pop jack. Make sure that pop jack, we don't let the knees go too far forward, lift the chin and chest, Weights back here, quads are on papaya. Yeah, get your time on yourself on that one. So those 3 exercises, 4 rounds of that. We're done with the heavy lifting. I want to get rid of some of the lactic acid. So we're going to go on the treadmill for a medium effort. Inclines at 8%. You're going lateral shuffles. I'll try to do it if you can see me. You don't have to be in an actual squat, but a slight bend of the knees, and you're just shuffling your way up that hill. Foot to foot, foot to foot. Right? I'm going to look at my watch. I'll do that for a minute. Cool. Now I get to turn on. I go straight on. And I'm just medium pace jogging up that hill. It's going to be a faster speed when you go that jog up the hill than you were just using for that lateral. This is probably about 2.5 to 3 miles per hour. This, let's crank it up to 4. You got to do cardio. I don't want it to burn a bunch of calories, but again, I want to get rid of some of that lactic acid after all the heavy lifting you just did. So we did 1 minute of lateral, 1 minute of running. Let's bring the speed back down, and now we're doing our lateral shuffles going the other direction. Now we need to walk in recovery. So we'll take a minute to walk it off, and we'll repeat that 3 more times as well for a total of, you guessed it, 4 rounds. That's it, man. Easy peasy, right? You got this. Work the legs, baby. Get them.